Game 7s can prove to be very emotional, and this one was just that. The Prokotaco Show. Playoff Edition! What's going on, you guys? Prokotaco here at the Prokotaco Show Playoff Edition! And on this edition of the Prokotaco Show, we talk everything Maple Leafs. Game 7 just went down. The only Game 7 in the first round of the playoffs between the Maple Leafs and the Bruins. Game was at the TD Garden. Let's get started with the first period. So the Maple Leafs start on time, and Boston picks up a penalty very early into the first period, and the Maple Leafs end up capitalizing on it, making it a 1-0 game. A nice goal by the veteran Patrick Marleau. Shortly after, the Maple Leafs get into some penalty trouble themselves, and Boston goes on the power play. A very good power play by Boston. There was a behind the back glove save by Freddie, but Boston actually did end up scoring a goal on that power play to tie the game up at 1. But just a few minutes later, guess who scores again? That's right, Patrick Marleau. This time off a nice pass from Marner. I actually thought Marner was going to shoot that, but he passed it to Marleau, and he scored and made it 2-1 for the Buds. And so then, literally, again, a few minutes later, Boston responds, and they tie the game up at 2. And this is literally all happens not even 10 minutes into the first period. Back and forth play continues, and there was under a minute left in the first period, and Boston got another goal. Patrice Bergeron scored to make it 3-2, and that's how it went into the intermission. Second period. Off to a good start again, the Buds and the Bruins. Travis Dermott in the offensive zone ripped a shot on net, but it was blocked, and he actually got the puck back right away, and he didn't give up on the play. He took another shot, and then that one went in and made the game 3-3 right off at the beginning of the second. That was Dermott's first playoff goal, and then the Leafs found themselves in some penalty trouble. However, they actually ended up scoring shorthanded. A nice goal by Kapanen, a little dangle on Rask to basically score the goal. Lots of patience, and a really nice goal by Kapanen to put the Buds up 4-3. So the back and forth battle continued throughout the entire second period, and the score would stay 4-3 for the Buds going into the second intermission. Third period. Where do I even begin? I don't know where to begin. I feel like the Maple Leafs collapsed in the third. It wasn't right away, but there was a collapse in the third period. Right at the beginning, there was some 4-on-4 hockey penalties going both ways at the same time, so a full 2-minute 4-on-4, and Boston capitalized on this. They got a goal and tied the game up at 4 right at the beginning of the third, so a good start for them, and the Buds were still playing okay at this point. So now we're about 5 minutes in, and the Bruins score again. This time they make it 5-4. They take the lead, and as a Leafs fan, I'm just kind of like, okay, that's fine. It's been back and forth the whole game. Let's respond. Let's get a goal. But that's not what happened. What happened was, it really reminded me of Game 2, the first period of Game 2, where Boston just put shots on net and they just went in. I don't know if it was like a mental breakdown or what happened, but Boston scored again, made it 6-4. It literally took us like half the period to even get a shot on net in the third period, so we were just having trouble getting out of our own zone and into the offensive zone. Like, we'd get the puck across the blue line and it would come right back out. Boston was just playing really good hockey, just outplaying us. And so, like I mentioned, there was a bad breakout by us there, and Boston made it 6-4. So now we're down by 2. Troubles continue for the Buds, but we got a few decent looks in there. No goals though. We're down to the final few minutes, so we pull Freddie to get the extra attacker, and the Rat scores on the empty net and makes it 7-4. So basically at this point the game is done. So the game ended 7-4. Boston wins the game, Boston wins the series, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are eliminated from the Stanley Cup Playoffs in the first round. I'd like to congratulate Boston on the win. I feel like it was just a bad loss for us. I mean, we had the game in our hands, we had the lead going into the third. We just needed to play one more solid period of hockey, and we could have extended our season for another round at least. I've been reading some comments on YouTube already, and a lot of people are singling out certain players, but honestly guys, it's a team effort, it's a team game. The whole team has to show up, and that third period I don't think we showed up to game 7, because it was a game 7. So I don't really know what to say, but I'm sure the boys will talk it out. And so all that being said, the Maple Leafs 2017-18 season comes to an end. In not the greatest way possible, but a lot of positives from the season. We broke a lot of records, franchise records, single player records. Just sucks the way we exited, but hey, only one team can win, right? I feel like there's a lot that we can learn from this series. Honestly, have a good off-season, boys. Thank you for the season. It was really entertaining to watch, and I'll see you guys in October. Thank you everyone for watching the Prokotaco Show Playoff Edition. It's been a roller coaster of emotions, and I just wanted to thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and make sure you check out some breaks. We collect hockey cards and open up hockey cards on this channel as well, so make sure you check out some breaks. I'll leave the link to those in the description of this video. Make sure to click that like button if you enjoyed this episode, and we can now cue the outro. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. If you'd like to watch another episode, you can do so by clicking one of the squares up above. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel right over there, and you can always check me out on social media at Prokotaco. Until next time, my friends, peace out. Prokotaco.
Go Leafs, go!